Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear? Can we hear? Can we hear? Hello, hello. Okay. Hello, everybody. It is Frank Lord. Here I am today. It is Tuesday, January 29th. Here is the link to my YouTube channel if you guys want to hop on there, take a look, and subscribe. That would be great. Also, all of the live videos that are here will be posted on my website as well, too. So there's that for you. How's everybody doing today? So I'm back in Batavia. Last time here, or excuse me, it's not my last time here. It is, I'm here now for good, which is good. So this is a general reading. I do private readings. I'm just going to be doing parties from now on. My April dates are posted. March is completely booked. If you want to promote the Indigo Insight, go ahead and hop on to the website and do that. This is my bio here. Okay, there's that. There's that. Frank Lord. All right, beautiful. So today, folks, we are going to be using the Archangel deck by Doreen Virtue. That's a good one. And this is just a general reading about the energy today and kind of what's going on and what needs to be addressed and what needs to be focused on in the future here. Okay. I have to look at something quick. Just give me a sec here. Okay, sorry about that. I had to check something. So anyways, you can hop on to the Facebook Live, or excuse me, the YouTube link, subscribe, kind of get it out there. I'm trying to get on different social media platforms. Facebook is great. However, it's good to be on different social media platforms. So, all right, folks. Like I said, this is just a general reading for today. Just general information and stuff there. So, not set in stone. So I believe that there are no coincidences in this life. So I think if you're watching this, that there's obviously a reason as to why you're hopped on and viewing this page or this video, excuse me. Okay, now that we're cleared there, we'll go right into the reading. So we'll see the messages that Spirit has. So the first card that we have drawn, folks, is the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. So this is very important because this is substantially about relationships and connection via relationships and how you are intimately connecting yourself with a partner, meaning if you've been putting off that quality of openness in a relationship, or if there's fears circulating your relationship because you feel insecure or you feel like things are a little off kilter, don't be afraid to express your concerns to the person that you've substantially committed yourself to. Let it be a spouse or a partner or a boyfriend or things of that nature. Also, another quality here is that if you are in a new relationship or if you've started something new, fate is in your hands. Meaning that, you know, if you are with somebody, or if it's, if you are, and if you are new in this regard, having these connections, this relationship could be very solid. So it's about that leap of faith and finding that quality of being able to substantially connect and communicate with individuals that are around you. There's also the potential for something new coming in around the 6th of next month, the 6th of February. The number 6 is very, very substantial here. So really pay attention to that. It could be a new relationship. You could be, you know, trying to get yourself out there intimately. relationship wise, whatever it may be. And you could potentially find something that is long-term, lifelong, and very much so substantial. So I also want you to pay attention to this too, because this is very important. If you have somebody that you're intimate with who you've been considering really kind of taking the next step forward with, or you're very interested in each other, but you feel like there's roadblocks, or you feel like there's things that you feel like there's things that might be getting in the way. It's very important for you to communicate that, or if you guys are interested in each other and it's mutual, now would be the time to initiate being in a committed, loyal, long-term delegated partnership. So it's very important for you to communicate that to whoever you are finding yourself being with. This is very substantial for my Gemini folks here, since this is circulating the month of 6, or the number 6. So I'm going to take it as Gemini. And I feel like the way I apply that is that there are 2 of everything with a Gemini. There's the side of Gemini that people see, and there's the side of Gemini that people don't see until Gemini is substantially comfortable with somebody. Then the truth is shown, or the quality of who they are internally is shown. So the way I would facilitate this is, with that Gemini energy that is present right now, it's so very important for you to show both sides of yourself, both the insecure and the secure side, or the vulnerable side and the not vulnerable side, finding that tremendous need for balance in your life to make solid relationships occur. Now, when you are willing to do this, or if you have found your potential strength to be able to open up to whoever it may be, partnership, relationship, this love interest, whoever it may be, there is a lot of potential for solitude and stability in your relationship with this person, meaning you are in a place where you potentially can open up a lifelong partnership of love and happiness, depending on how you are willing to communicate yourself now at this time. Like I said, there might be options for new individuals that come in as we head into the near future, or if you're in some sort of a committed relationship, or if you have an interest in someone who you're intimate with, who you've not really closed that connection with or made the ties with in the regards of stability, now would be the time to really delegate your truth and your integrity to set yourself up for a very successful future with this person. So a lot of the energy today is about relationships, and also finding that substantial quality of communication that's needed. A lot of this is also, they're showing me a quality of challenges circulating finance right now and circulating career. Take it as it comes. They're saying to me that, things happen for a reason. There are no coincidences in this life. So if you feel very overwhelmed, very heavy right now because you feel like things have not really been going the way that you planned, or you feel as though things are not really where they need to be, it's very important for you to kind of find that happiness in your life. Let it be with your partner or whoever it may be, because they're saying to me that you really are in need of taking a sensible approach to your quality of energy, meaning, if you are way too drawn out there, or if you are not in a place where you feel satisfied, it's you have to rely on that partnership or that connection or that person. Spend time with the people that you love, and take a sensible approach to challenges that have been presented to you, for a quality of balance in your life. You are in control of turning that whole thing off and on, that quality of perspective and how you view things. So you have got to make sure that you are really finding that substantial balance in your life. So do that for yourself. 10 of fire. All right, we got the 10 of fire, folks. And yes, I see that now. That's awesome. I love that. It's pretty crazy. Cool. So 10 of fire. Okay. So with the 10 of fire, this is accepting help from others, relying on your partnerships. I started the reading with really communicating to your partner or to your love interest, communicating, asking for what you need. 10 of fire is so very substantial because this is all about accepting help from others, let it be monetary, emotional, whatever it may be. So it's very important for you to understand that it's okay to have a quality of asking and allowing yourself to not necessarily rely on other people for everything, but relying on other people sometimes when things get difficult. So if you do have fear circulating finances, or if you are in a place where you're emotionally or mentally struggling right now, it's okay to ask for support, because what I feel is that there is a continuous giving quality here. And so it's very important for you to understand that what you need will be given to you in return. It's like a karmic thing. We're going through a lot of karmic shift right now in this life or in the world. And so whatever's been put out there is very much so given back to you. So if you are in a place where you feel the need to find stability and you're struggling with that, it's so important for you to make sure that you just kind of say, hey, this is what I need. This is not what I'm getting. Can you please find in your heart to be able to help me to be able to move forward in this life, relying on your partner, using their shoulder to cry on or open up to, boldly letting go of things from the past with your partner that are really festering or no longer serving the relationship. Anything fire orientated is all about groundedness, balance, and really finding that potential to let go of, anything that is there and or of concern. And we have two ways to let go of things that really have affected us from the past. We can either express them, or we can recognize them, accept them, and just simply settle on the emotion and let it go, and give it over to spirit, with that quality of allowing ourselves the permission to say, okay, enough is enough. I am now ready to heal and move forward. Sometimes our life is not where we want it to be or where we expect it to be. But what we can do is we can change our perspective, or we can try to affiliate this sense of change of perspective to be able to really find that substantial area of groundedness in our life where we're finally content and good. Because ultimately what can happen here is we can allow ourselves to get in the way of our circumstances with our thoughts and our ideas. So we have to allow ourselves to be okay with what is the circumstances at hand in the current and present situation. So like I said, this is all about partnerships right now. The energy is all about partnerships. It's all about really communicating, or, if you have a love interest, or if you're with somebody who you're on an intimate level with, but it's not solid or official yet, it's kind of like you guys are interested in each other. It's very, very important for you to make sure that right now you express and communicate what you need. So if anyone has a potential boyfriend or girlfriend that they've been kind of interested in, this would be the time to really make sure that you are asking, you know, hey, we've been hanging out, things are good, let's do this, let's solidify this. Like I said, I'm seeing the 6th, the energy of 6. So it could be the 6th of February. You might have some news, or the person that you might be interested in could be coming to you and saying to you, hey, you know, let's do this. Let's figure this out. And this is very much so life partner energy. So, you know, if you're kind of putting yourself out there right now and you're with somebody at an intimate level, like I said, and it's of interest, this person could be potentially a lifelong individual. But it's really about breaking down those walls with that person, getting to know who they are from that Gemini energy, which is the number 6 as well too. The Gemini energy is very dual in the regard of who they are and what they portray. So usually when they are, that Gemini energy is more than meets the eye. What's happening on the inside tends to not happen on the outside, and what's happening on the outside tends to not happen on the inside, usually meaning that what people see is a lot different than what they feel. So if you have a partnership, or if you have an interest of somebody that you're with right now, you really, to find that stability and groundedness and potential for that lifelong partnership, it's so very important for you to really get to the core of the person. If you haven't gotten there yet, if they're opening themselves up to you emotionally, telling you things, you know, not just what you want to hear, but things that are of importance to them from their past circumstances, childhood, growing up, trauma, anything, it means that their soul and their spirit is very much so resonating with yours. And, you know, sometimes we can let our head get in the way of what our heart is telling us. And we have to really we have to really stop and reflect on, you know, okay, this is good. This person is communicating to me. What can I bring to the table for them to be able to give them that satisfactory quality of potential long-term commitment. So this is another thing too. It's very important for you to understand that the past is the past, folks. So that's one of the things that you really have to work on. So if you're interested in somebody and you're kind of given a little bit of insecurity, which is fine, insecurity is protectiveness, just make sure that you are being fair with your emotions and not irrational with things, which can happen very easily. Trust me on that one, I know. But with that said, that's today's reading. I'm going to try to hop on tomorrow. If I can, I should have time. We're supposed to get a snowstorm here in good old Batavia. So I probably will be on at some point. Okay, folks, have a good one. If you have any questions, you can PM me. My website, here is my bio. If you're interested, you can hop onto the website. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel as well.